Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today is the 16th lesson of our class. Today we are going to learn about the rules of Meme Sakin. But before we do that, I would just like to remind everyone that you can access the materials which are used in these classes on our website, www.ahmadiyya.uk. It's given here at the bottom of this page, and then if you go to downloads G4 lessons, you can find the materials there. And if you want to contact us, please use this email, taqwa@ahmadiyya.uk.org. So we are going to start the lesson now. So there are 3 rules concerning Meme Sakin. They are similar to the rules of Noon Sakin. So we have idgham, ikhfa, and izhar. But they are called idgham shafwi, ikhfa shafwi, and izhar shafwi, which means shafwi means labial. And the reason why it is called labial is because the letter meme, its articulation point is lips. So to pronounce the letter meme, our top lip and bottom lip need to touch. So that's why to differentiate between both rules, the Noon Sakin and Meme Sakin rules, these ones are just called shafwi. So now we are going to look into each of these in detail. So first of all, we have idgham shafwi, and as I said, shafwi means labial. So labial means concerning the lips. If Meme Sakin is followed by Meme Mutaharrik, this requires complete assimilation for 2 seconds, counts, or beats with a strong nasal sound. So we will look at an example. So here we can see in this word, Meme Sakin is followed by Meme Mutaharrik. And I'm going to recite this, and I would like to request all the students to please recite after me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قلوبهم So, I'm sure all of you would have been able to hear. I did 2-second nasal sound, strong nasal sound on this Meme Sakin, and then here I also prolonged this for 2 seconds because we have alif madda here. So now we are going to practice, and I would like to request the ST to give me 2 students.
Sure. L257.
L257.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And can
L261.
L261. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay. So L257, can I request you to recite the first 2 rows, and L261, please listen to her carefully, and then afterwards you have to give her feedback. Okay?
जी. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لهم من ربهم من عليهم مؤصدة.
Okay. Jazakillah, L257. L261. You can give her feedback now.
Well, I think she read it very well. The first two words were I was not able to find any mistake in it.
Okay.
In the second verse, she prolonged the zir, which is kasra. She
Yes.
prolonged it, which
For more
should
than
not be
1 second.
prolonged. Yeah, she prolonged it for more than 1 second. It should be prolonged
Yes.
it should be just for 1 second.
Okay. L257.
G.
Can you recite this again?
G. ربهم من.
Okay. Was it better now? L261?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And I would just like to point out, you did really well. The sound of ra was thick because it's carrying a fatha, right?
G. Jazakallah.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, in the last line, it was just the sound, thick sound of ain that I think she didn't do.
Okay.
And also, well, I guess she didn't say tun at the end.
Okay. Yeah, it
Yeah, just
depends.
the sign. Yeah, she stopped here. Yeah.
Yeah. If you pause, then she did it correct, right?
Yeah.
Sawtah, the sound of
Yeah.
ha. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
also the sound of sword, which is also a thick sound.
thick sound. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would just like to point out to both of you and to everyone, ain, it's not a thick letter. It doesn't have a thick sound, but it has a prominent sound, and its articulation point is the throat, middle of the throat, to be specific. So, alayhim, okay? But don't get confused between thick letters and then these kind of letters, okay? As for
Okay.
Sod, that's right. Sod is one of huruf at-tafkhim, so it has a thick sound. So L257, can you recite this again?
The second row, please.
Yes.
Okay. عليهم صدة.
Okay. So this was Sod was better, but
Yeah.
Ain, you need to work on the sound of Ain, okay? Because I noticed even in Tawaz,
Okay.
the sound of Ain wasn't clear. So we have to differentiate between the sound of Alif and Ain, okay?
So I have to recite like this. أعوذ.
Yes. So,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Jazakallah.
Okay. And I would like to ask both of you. So here, L257, prolong this for 2 seconds, right? Both of you can tell me, if any one of you know, why you prolonged it for 2 seconds.
It's
It's a haruf lean because it's a ya madda and we have to prolong it for 2 seconds.
Okay. So I think L267 said that it's huruf lean. Is that right, L261?
yes, it is.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. This is huruf lean, and it's not ya madda because for it to be ya madda, the preceding letter would carry
Kasra.
a kasra. That's right.
Okay. Okay.
So this is huruf lean because the preceding letter is carrying fatha.
Fatha, yeah.
Okay. Okay, now it's L261. It's your turn. Can you recite the second 2 rows?
Sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لكم ما قلوبهم ما إليكم مرسلون.
Okay, L261. sorry, L257, you can give her
जी
feedback.
जी इन्होंने जो she has read the first two words on the first row was very good, recited well. But in the second row in the meme she didn't make it like thick sound for the raw.
So this one? Okay,
This
and
one, yeah.
okay, and can you tell us why we have to do thick sound for raw?
Because it's a thick letter word.
Okay, so for raw, it's not one of the 7 huruf al-tafkhim, but depending on the scenario,
Yeah,
for example, if raw carries a fatha or a dhamma,
yeah.
or the preceding letter carries a fatha or a dhamma, which is the case here, then the sound of raw is thick. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So L261, can you recite this again?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إليكم مرسلون.
Okay. إليكم مرسلون. Okay, the sound of raw has to be a little more thick. And I also want to point out, I didn't highlight it. Although you are prolonging for 2 seconds, but the nasal sound is not as strong. Okay? So can you recite this again?
لكم ما.
Okay, that was much better. Jazakallah, L261 and L257.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so now we are going to move on to the second rule concerning meme sakin. So ikhfa shafwi is when meme sakin is followed by the letter ba. In this case, the sound of meme sakin should be softly prolonged for 2 seconds, counts or beats with a light nasal sound. So compared to the previous rule, this time the nasal sound is going to be light. Okay, so here we have an example. I'm going to recite it again. I would like to request all the students to please repeat it. أحلامهم بهذا. Okay. So this time, I would like to request the ST to give me 3 IDs.
Okay. First is L284.
L284.
Assalamu
Yes.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
And second, L297.
L297. Assalamu alaikum.
जी वालेकुम सलाम.
And third is 306.
Okay. L306. Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम.
Okay. So it's the same thing, but this time we'll have 2 teachers giving feedback at the same time. Okay. So first, L284.
Yes.
Can you recite the words in the first column? And L297 and L306, you have to give her feedback afterwards. Okay?
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Last time L297 I read I read the Arabic, but my mother didn't have a chance, L298. So is it okay if L298 does it instead?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay,
Can you unmute L298?
it's the same person, the same account.
Okay. So the ID is the same, or
No, there is one L297 and other ID L298.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now she said L298 will recite, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do we have L298 on mute?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, so L284 is going to recite the words in the first column, and L298 and L306, you have to give her feedback afterwards. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. L284, please start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ترميهم بحجارة أم كنتم به فبشرهم بعذاب أم به جنة أم به جنة.
Okay. L298, can you give her feedback for the first two words?
जी इसमें इन्होंने जो है वो तारमीहिम, इसमें ये जो है हरूफ दीन, इसको इन्होंने लंबा नहीं किया।
हरूफ लीन?
हाँ जी, ये, और इसको लंबा नहीं किया इन्होंने।
Okay. Why do you think it's हरूफ लीन?
बिकॉज इसके बाद ये के नीचे भी कसरा है और मीम के नीचे भी कसरा है और मीम के साथ कसरा के साथ ये है, तो इसको लंबा करना था।
Okay. So I will just clarify here. Huruf leen, for huruf leen, the preceding letter, the previous letter, which in this case is meen, should carry a fatha stroke.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If it carries a kasra stroke, then this is a huruf mad.
Okay.
Okay? So you were right. She didn't prolong it for 2 seconds. But the rule which she needs to apply here is huruf al-mad. The rule for huruf al-mad. Okay?
Okay. जज़ाक। और उसके अलावा इन्होंने जीम या मीम को भी थोड़ा सा 2 सेकंड्स के लिए करना, नेजल साउंड करनी थी मीम की इधर। हाँ जी,
Slight nasal sound.
हाँ जी।
Okay. Anything else for this?
और उसके अलावा जो बेहिजा, इसको इन्होंने हे को भी जो है वो कलकला नहीं किया।
Okay. The sound of ha, the sound of this ha, big ha, is different from the small ha.
Yeah.
And she didn't differentiate between the two. Okay? And lastly, this is Thai marbuta. So L284, do you know the rule for this? If you are going to pause.
Yeah, you don't say tin, you say ti, bihijara.
Bihijara. The sound of ha.
Bihijara, okay, not the T sound.
Yeah. The ta and the kasratan, they will be disregarded. Okay?
Okay.
So can you recite this again?
Tarmihim bihijara.
Okay. Ha, the sound of ha, can you try that again? Bihijara. Okay, and again, yeah, make sure to prolong it here for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, L298, can you give her feedback for the second one?
जी, इसमें इन्होंने जो है नून को जो है वो नेजल साउंड करनी थी और 2 मिनट्स के लिए करना था, 2 सेकंड्स के लिए।
Nasal sound should be done here, soft nasal sound.
हाँ जी।
Here on noon, we have to do you remember the rules of noon sakin? Ikhfa, izhar, idgham, iqlab. Which one would we do here? L306, you can contribute as well. Okay, so Noon Sakin is followed by the letter Ta in this case, and this is not, Ta is not part of Huruf al-Izhar, it's not Huruf al-Iqlab or Idgham either. So in this case, we are going to do Ikhfa.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, kuntum bih. Okay? L284, can you try this again?
Yeah. Kuntum bih.
Okay, so the sound of Noon, it has to be concealed. Okay? Not kuntum, kuntum. Can you try again?
Kuntum bih.
Okay. All right, that's fine. L306, can you give her feedback for the next two words?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Like,
In the third word, she will prolong the za for 2 seconds.
yes, she needs to prolong it for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because when there is alif, then we prolong it for 2 seconds.
Okay, so this is Huruf al-Mad because the previous letter is carrying a fatha, and that's how we know that we need to prolong for 2 seconds, right? Okay. L284, can you try this again?
Fabashirhum bi'azab.
Okay, so you prolonged it correctly this time. Here, I couldn't hear the sound of sheen correctly. Can you try it again?
Yes. Fabashirhum bi'azab.
Okay. And the last word, I will just point out, on Noon Mushaddad, we have to do nasal sound for 2 seconds. And again, on Ta Marbuta, if you pause, it will change into Ha sound, okay? So, bihi jinnah. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. L298, it's your turn now. Can you recite the second column? And the other two, you have to give feedback afterwards. Okay, L298.
Yes.
Can you recite the second column? The words in this.
Okay, yeah.
I'm L298.
Oh, sorry, I'm L284, sorry.
Okay, L298.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أيهم بذلك يعلم بأن الله أحلامهم بهذا يعتصم بالله.
Okay, L284.
Yes.
Can you give her feedback for the first two words?
I don't know if it's me not hearing. I couldn't recognize the prolongation of zo, bizo. I don't know if it's me.
Okay. Anything else?
Should that be 2 seconds or is it?
Yes, it is 2 seconds because we have vertical fatha.
Okay.
L298, can you recite this again?
أيهم بذلك
Okay. So I would just like to point out the sound of zal. It has a vibrating sound different from the letter za. So I have highlighted it here.
Mhm.
These two are different. This one has a vibrating sound. Okay. Bizalika. Okay. Okay. L298.
Yeah.
What about the next word?
284.
For feedback,
Feedback.
L284.
L284.
Yeah.
Can you give her feedback for the next word?
I know there is a thing between the alif here, and I am not sure how to do it, but I didn't realize she doing that. You know, when you because this have like a shadda on the noon. I'm not sure if I'm correct. It
Okay. So
should
on
be
noon,
the-
noon mushaddad, we have to do nasal sound,
yeah.
right? And I think she did it very
Oh,
well.
okay. But
Okay.
remember.
Okay. Can you recite this again? L298.
يعلم بأن الله
Okay. And the lam was good as well. The sound of lam has to be thick in this case because the preceding letter is carrying a fatha. بأن الله. Okay. L306. Can you give her feedback for the next two?
Yeah, I think she recited very well. But again, here alif is haruf al-mad, and
Here,
yeah,
this was
and she
short.
needs to prolong it for 2 seconds.
Yes, that's right. Okay. L298, can you recite this again?
أحلامهم بهذا
Okay, again the sound of thal.
I need practice on this word. So
Okay. Okay, and the last word, L306.
Yeah. In the last word, this thick sound of sod.
Yes, that's right. It's one of huruf al-tafkhim.
Yeah, and the lam also, the thick sound of lam.
Okay. So the reason why I highlighted it this time is because she made a thick sound, but we are not supposed to do a thick sound because the previous letter is carrying a kasra. Okay. So L298, can you recite this again?
يعتصم بالله
Okay. Make sure to prolong it for 2 seconds as well. Okay. L306, can you recite the last set of words?
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هم بالصاهرة ربهم بهم هم بارزون هم بآياتنا.
Okay. L284, can you give her feedback?
I think she did it nicely. I can't recognize anything apart from the sa in the first one. Should it be Bisohirina? It's like she did it like a saw. Is it a saw? I'm not sure.
Okay. It should be Bisahira.
Yeah, I thought it's
Okay.
a sound. Yeah.
L306, can you recite this again?
Yeah. هم بالساهرة.
Okay. And here, what are we supposed to do here?
Thick sound of ra.
No.
Yes. Ra has a fatha. so thick sound. Can you try again?
Yeah. Bisahira.
Okay. The next word again, the sound of ra has to be thick because it's carrying a fatha. L284, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, other than the raw, I think that was nice. Yeah.
Okay. L298, can you give her feedback now?
Raw and ba blend it needs to blend well. So for 2 seconds.
Where? Here?
Rub. Yes. The rabbuhum.
Oh, here.
You are asking. Okay.
What were you saying? Can you say that again?
ये वाला वर्ड जो है आप सेकंड वाला आप पूछ रहे हैं ना?
I was asking this one, but it's okay. If you have something to say about this one, you can.
It's okay. It's okay. Fine.
Okay.
Here is nice. This one.
Okay, next one.
Yes, this one also. Okay.
Okay. And what about the last one?
Last one is the at the end of the word. She doesn't make the 2 seconds long.
Yes. So we have alif madda.
Yes.
And we need to prolong it for
2 seconds.
2 seconds. So it was a little short. L306, can you say this again?
Yeah. Bi-ayatina.
Okay. I think it could be because of the shortness of breath.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you practice, inshallah, it will get better. And we are, I have to hand over to the TA soon. So, Jazakumullah, L284, L298, and L306.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so the last rule concerning Meme Sakin. So the last rule concerning Meme Sakin is Izhar Shafwi. This is when Meme Sakin is followed by any letter other than Meme or Ba. And this would be 26 letters. In this case, the sound of Meme Sakin should be pronounced clearly, without elongation, for one count or beat, and without any nasal sound. So unlike the previous two rules, this time we won't have any elongation and we won't have any nasal sound either. So this is an example. Can I request the ST to give me 2 IDs?
Yes, sure. L285.
L285.
L285. No, it's not. Okay. L307.
L307.
L307. Okay. L268.
L268.
Yes. She's here.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Waalaikum assalam warahmatullah. And do we have
L269?
L269.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Waalaikum assalam warahmatullah. So L268, since we don't have much time, can you do the first row? Can you recite the first row? And L269, please give our feedback afterwards.
Okay.
A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Am lam lahum fiha lam yajidhu.
Okay. L269.
Yeah. Yeah, she has well recited and very nicely pronounced every letter. Mashallah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what?
Yeah, kalkala. I've heard kalkala. Yeah.
Yes, she
Not.
did qalqala,
Yeah, yeah,
and it appears in the middle of the word, right?
yeah.
So we have to do what kind of qalqala?
It's a middle. In the middle, we
Soft?
do the soft. Yeah,
Soft qalqala.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I highlighted it because you did it really well. In
Mm,
the second word, we have two huruful mad, ya and alif.
yeah.
I think you need to work on prolonging them a little more. So can you try this again? L268.
Lahum fiha.
Okay, that is much better. Okay, now L269, can you recite the second row?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنعمت أم لكم لم يلد.
Okay. L268, can you give her feedback?
Yes, only thing that in first word, an-amta, we should manifest this noon sakin.
Okay,
Because
and why is that?
Hurufe halaki is after noon sakin or tanween. Then we need to show noon sakin sound or tanween sound.
Okay, so not huruf halki, huruf
Is
izhar.
Ruful Sahar, yeah.
And ayn is part of the 7 huruf al-izhar, right? So instead of concealing the sound, we have to manifest it. Can you try this again, L269?
أنعمت.
Okay, that was much better. And L268, I would just like to remind you, I forgot. So the sound of ayn, L269 did it really well, but you, I think, find it difficult to differentiate between the sound of alif and ayn. And similarly, in Bismillah, so first we have the small ha, and then we have big ha, and another big ha. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
So this ha comes from middle of the throat, so you need to practice that, as well as the sound of ayn. Okay?
Yes, okay, fine.
Okay. Jazakumullah, L268 and L269. I will hand
Jazakallah.
over the TA now.
Okay, Jazakumullah. I'll just share my screen quickly and then we'll
Yes.
continue. Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet. ST, can you see your screen?
No, not yet.
TA, can you see my sorry, day teacher, can you see my screen?
No, I can't see it either.
Okay.
Okay, I will. You can have my mouse
So just
control.
before I start, I just have a small announcement. Oh, we can't see it. Just give me a second.
You can have the mouse control.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Can you see my screen now?
No, not yet.
No. ST?
No?
Okay, now we can see it.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I think when I'm speaking, my voice is coming after a few seconds to you guys, so you have to bear with this. So just before I start, I just have an announcement to make, which is that we will have a last class on the 25th of June 2020. And the first session will go as normal. On the first session we have the normal class, the teaching class, which will be taught. But the second session is the concluding class. So the second session we usually have HIFs, but on the last class it will have a concluding session. Okay. Jazakumullah. Now may I please request the ST to pick a student for me, please?
Yes. L307.
Okay. L307. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
No response?
No response. L280.
L280. Assalamu alaikum.
L280. Can you? Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. That's L280 or is it L208?
L280.
Okay. May I please request you to start from Tawud and recite the first 3 verses, including Bismillah. So.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا.
Give me a second. L280. Can you please start from Alhamdu again? I couldn't hear you from here.
Okay. Alhamdulillah الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا.
Okay, next.
قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا.
Okay, okay, there's something wrong with my internet connection, I think it is. I just couldn't hear you properly.
Can I recite again? Can I recite again?
Jazakumullah. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. The problem is that when you're reciting, your voice was breaking. I think it's just my internet connection. So just like you to start from وَيُبَشِّرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ again, please.
ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا.
Okay, just a few mistakes here. The ba, it's a kalkala letter, right? So try doing kalkala here, please.
عبده الكتاب.
Well done. Well done. So what type of kalkala is it?
Sorry?
What type of kalkala is it?
Ba,
The
ba,
three
ba haruf mad preceding letter with fatha. Ain.
No, that's not the question. The question was that what is this type of kalkala? There are three types of kalkala, right? Soft, moderate, and then the last one is the hard one. So which one is this one?
Moderate.
No, this is soft because it's coming in the middle of the word. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If it comes at the end of the word without mushaddad or shadda, then it's moderate. Okay. Otherwise, if it's in the middle, it's soft. Okay. So we've learned meme sakin rule. So if you look at alhamdulillah, what type of rule applies here?
Meme sak. متحرك إظهار is
well done. Yep, it's izhar shafavi. Well done. And can you please explain it for everybody else? Why is it izhar shafavi?
because متحرك and meme sakin connect दोनों को मिलाना है thick letter ha and meme with mad.
No, but then why didn't you say alhamdu? Why did you not do a gunna on meme? What's the reason?
إظهار شفوي.
Yep.
متحرك and meme sakin 2 second counts.
Okay, no. So let's just be clear for everybody else as well. So L280, it is izhar shafavi. Because if we have if you look at the next letter here, right? It's what? It's not meme or ba. If this was to be meme or ba, then we would do the ikhfa. Then we would do the meme gunna sound. But because we don't have meme or ba, it's dal. Sorry, it's dal. So this is why it's izhar shafavi.
Okay.
We're just manifesting it, and we're not doing a gunna sound.
Okay.
So try to pronounce this again, please.
Alhamdulillah.
Good. Okay. Just for 1 second. Well done. And ta, what does it have on top of ta?
A vertical fatha.
Well done. And do you know the rule for vertical fatha?
2 seconds.
How many? Sorry.
2 second count.
Well done. So when you're reciting it with tune, you prolonged it for very long. It wasn't for 2 seconds. It was more than 2 seconds. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Just please make sure that it's only for 2 seconds. Again, here, do we have izhar shafavi or do we have ikhfa shafavi?
Idgham shafi, meme sakin.
I'll give you just two options: izhar or idgham. Izhar or ikhfa. Which one is it?
Okay. Ikhfa.
Okay, no, that's not correct. Again, I told you.
Izhar clearly pronounced.
Yeah, we will clearly pronounce this because it's izhar shafavi, not ikhfa. Okay. Good. And one other thing I noticed in your recitation was you're reciting it, you're breaking it as you were reciting it. So it was as if you said Bismillah, then Hir-Rahma, and then Nir-Rahim. Your recitation was breaking at some points, okay? So just make sure it's continuous. Okay. Alladhina, okay, what would be on top of alif? If you were to stop at wa yubashshir al-mu'minin and you were to start at alladhina, what would be on top of alif? Fatha, sorry, yeah, I just told you myself. Well done. Okay, alladhina. So whenever we have lam after alif, sorry, it is we'll have fatha. But what about if it's not lam? So if the first, so alif doesn't have anything, and lam, it's not lam, but it's in any other letter, and doesn't have anything on top of that either, then what do we do?
Nillazin.
No, we will still have alif, but not lam, because whenever we have lam, we know that it's fatha on alif always. But if we have nothing on top of alif and we have nothing on top of the next letter of alif, which is not lam, then what rule applies? Do you know?
No, I can't.
Okay, so the rule is hamzatul wasl, okay, which means that you have to look at the third letter. In this case, we have zal. Again, just everybody, this hamzatul wasl rule does not apply in alladhina, because whenever we have lam after alif, it's always fatha on alif, okay? But if this lam was to be any other letter without any sign on top, then we would look, it would be hamzatul wasl, and we will look at the third letter. And if the third letter had, in this case, we had kasra, right? So the first, the alif would have kasra under it. Okay. If the third letter has a fatha, the alif would have, we would still have kasra under it. If the third letter is dhamma, we would have dhamma on alif. Okay, just for everybody to remember this as well. Okay, just lastly, what is this? So the meme sakin rule, what applies here?
Meme sakin.
So remember, we have alif after a meme sakin. So is this ishar or is it ikhfa? Shafavi.
Izhar.
Well done, excellent. Izhar, well done. So jazakumullah, L280, jazakumullah. Can we have another student now, please?
Yes, sure. L293.
L293, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay. Can you please start with Qawl and Tasmiyah and recite the next three verses, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا.
Well done. L293, very well recited. Just one thing is, I couldn't differentiate when you were reading it. I couldn't see any difference between alif and ayn sound. Okay, so ayn is from your throat and alif is just a normal sound. So okay, ayn should be from the middle of the throat. Just practice that.
Yeah.
Not quite, but just keep on practicing. Okay, otherwise.
Okay.
That was good. Okay, we start from sa. Again, there was other letter that our day teacher pointed out to, which is the, right? The articulation point for the and sa is the same. You have to take your tongue out, and please do that as I'm saying. So take your tongue out and touch your upper teeth, okay, and then say the.
Okay. Makithina.
Well done, excellent. Makithina. So sa. It's not sa. If you're saying sa, your upper teeth and lower teeth should touch, which is a wrong way of saying this. Just make sure your tongue is in the middle and the tongue is touching the upper two teeth. So makithina. So just this one mistake. And then Okay, we have Noon Sakin here, and we've learned, is it, how did you pronounce this? Try again.
ينذر الذين.
Okay, here. What you did was you manifested the sound of Noon Sakin. However, this is wrong. We're not going to do izhar in here. We're going to do ikhfa. So ikhfa is where we have to conceal the Noon Sakin sound. Why? Because the is a ikhfa letter.
Okay.
So if I go back to the supplements, you can see here haruful ikhfa, and we find that the is it is a haruful ikhfa. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go back, and we see that we have the. So try to conceal the noon second sound, please.
So in here, I pronounce the noon sound or
No,
hide the noon.
you hide the noon sound.
Okay. Zina.
Okay, start from wa is the first.
Okay. Zina.
Okay. Yep, good. Again, yeah, the ikhfa was done correctly, well done. But the sound again, it was not correct.
Zira. Oh, it's very hard.
No worries.
Then
وَيُنذِرَ. Okay, good. Kha, what kind of letter is kha?
Kha.
Kha, yeah. So what kind of letter is this?
It's a simple kata.
Yeah.
Thick sound.
Yes,
Yeah.
well done. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's haruf tafkhim.
Yeah.
So well done for pronouncing it thick. That was one of your plus point. Well done. And here, is this lam a lam jalala or is it not?
No, it's not.
So how would you pronounce
it? It is the thick sound of la, because before it the za has pata.
Excellent. Well done. So it is lam jalala then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So well done for doing that too. Well done. Okay, here. What we've learned meme sakin rule today. So what is this? What type of shafavi is it?
We not prolong the meme sound. Lahum.
Demonstrate that for us, please.
Sorry?
Demonstrate it. Like try read it again.
Ma lahum bihi.
Okay. No, that's wrong. We will do a meme gunna sound. Why? Because we have ba next to it. So remember, there are only two letters where we are going to do a gunna sound. Meme gunna sound. Okay. One is ba, the other one is meme. Yeah. So this is ikhfa shafavi. So you will. So try again.
Ma lahum bihi.
Well done. And again, this is the gunna sound would be a soft gunna sound. It wouldn't be a hard one. So this is a soft gunna sound. Okay. Well done. Ba has what type of mud is it?
It's a big mud. It's a 5 second long.
Yeah, the minimum is 4, the maximum is 6. So the name of this is Madul Mutassil. Okay. So we have to do it for 4 to 6 seconds. And it's within one word, so you know it would be the big one. So Madul Mutassil. So well done. But you didn't prolong it for as long as it should have been. That's why I highlighted this.
Okay.
Again here, the one thing I think you're struggling with is the rule of ikhfa. It applies to tanween and noon sakin. So we have tanween here, and the next letter after tanween, ta marbuta tanween, is what? It's ta, which is a ikhfa letter. Okay, so we will hide the sound of the noon that we have in the middle when we're reciting this. So try again.
Okay. Talimatan takhruju.
Well done, excellent. Jazakumullah 293. Jazakumullah. I'll just quickly hand it back to our day teacher. We just don't have time anymore.
Jazakallah.
some IDs raised their hand. Can I unmute them if they want to ask any question?
Yes, please.
First is L239.
L239.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Yes, please. Do you have any question? Your hand was raised.
Okay. No, just for reciting. No any question. But is
Okay.
a tanween? And is it last word is jaharatan, like that? Is tanween fatha or kasra or dhamma is a nasal sound?
It depends. So, because we did cover the rules of Noon Sakin and Noon Tanween, right?
Okay.
And so, for example, the nasal sound would be if we have the following letter is one of the idgham letters. So if we are doing idgham and naqis, we would do slight nasal sound. So because I don't have an example, I'm not sure what in front of me. So
Just last day, another second teacher just say is the last verse, like
today.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Okay, maybe the TA can answer it if she has it in front of her.
Okay, I'll just share the screen again if you just 2 seconds. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, kalimatan.
Yeah. So we're kalimatan. Yeah. In this case, we have fathatain, right? And so if we go back here, so what I was telling her was that these, so the huruf al-ikhfa, it applies to fathatain, not fathatain, sorry, tanween in general. Okay. So with the ta, after the tanween is because it's huruf al-ikhfa, that's why we will conceal the sound of this. So kalimatan takhruju.
Yes, so there's a slight nasal sound, not as strong as idgham, but there's a slight nasal sound. Okay.
Okay, jazakallah.
Okay.
And second L306.
L306.
L306. Okay. Third one is L234.
L234.
Assalamualaikum. I was just wondering, is there going to be a test, or is this is the practice already a test for the ones who want to be a teacher?
Yes, so there won't be a test, but we are, as we go through the lessons and when we call students, we listen to their recitation and we do grade it. So there won't be a test, but yeah, this is how we will choose teachers from the lessons. Okay, from your performance during the lessons. Okay.
Exactly.
And now L250.
L250.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. That in verse which the portion which was recited today is there was a verse وَيُنذِرُ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. I know we should there is a lam mushaddad and we have to thick this sound because before that is a fatha.
The sound of lam?
It should be thick.
The sound of lam or?
Oh, like tafkhim with, we can read it with mufakam. Lam.
No.
It should be.
Oh, here in the word Allah.
Yeah, Allah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it would be thick.
Before lam shaddad, dal bearing fatha, it should.
Yes.
Yeah, but it called lamul jalala. Is that
right?
And if there is kasra before that,
yes,
still it called lamul jalala or not?
No, because that is used specifically for the lam where we have to do thick sound.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jazakallah.
Okay, anything else?
It's okay now.
Okay. So I will share my screen again. We have already ran over the time, so I won't be summarizing anything, but yes, so I will just summarize today's lesson. So today we covered rules of meme sakin. There are 3 rules: idghamul meme, ikhfaul meme, and izharul meme. And you can easily remember it. So for idgham, meme sakin is followed by meme mutaharrik. For ikhfa, meme sakin is followed by the letter ba. And for izhar, if any letters other than meme or ba is followed by meme sakin, then we would do izhar. So the sound of meme, we will manifest it clearly. Okay. So with this, we are going to end our today's lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.